we live?
Yes, we're live.
I got the hippie shit. Let's do this.
Hi, my name is Evie Mubadder. I'm the creative director at Esca Group. I don't just love food, I live food. When I'm on Instagram, my feed is all food. My friends are all in the industry. And I'm here today with an incredible human being, has done exceptionally well in our industry. It's my friend Joey. Joey, tell us a bit about what you do in your own words.
Oh, that's, you got an email address? Can I send it to your email address? Where do I start? Should I start from 13, 18, 20? Which period of my hospitality career would you like?
When did you realize that you want hospitality to be a career?
When my dad was picking up pizzas from the local pizzeria. I was 13 at the time, and my dad managed to get me a job at a Pizza Hut actually. One of our friends owned the Pizza Hut, and 2 weeks later we did our induction. My brother and I started, and we were cutting 1,000 pizzas a night. We realized how to work ovens, obviously how to make pizza. We learned systems and procedures, and from then it was like an instant drug. Like we were like drawn to it. The pressure, the people, obviously the food you got to eat at the end of the shift. So that was always exciting, taking pizzas home. My experiences in hospitality began from there, and then from there onwards went and worked for the McLaughlins. They own the public dining room. I'm not sure if you know them. They own Cafe Trope and Trellini's. I worked for them for 6.5 years, and then went out onto North Stratfield, and we purchased a little cafe in the Arnott's factory called Basbousa. Now we've been there for like 19 years.
Still there, it's still trading stronger than ever.
Yeah, so
remarkable.
Thank God we've been blessed. And obviously along the journey, Knafeh was born. In the midst of that, through cafes and restaurants, we opened up another restaurant called Shisha in Croydon Park. We had great success. That was a modern Middle Eastern restaurant. We started experimenting with a lot of recipes from my mother. We draw a lot of our inspiration from her love for food and people. By God's grace, we managed to create another concept called Knafeh onto the streets of Sydney 10 years ago. So this year we're going into our 10-year anniversary. So
wow.
It's been a wild ride in hospitality. So
what you've done in Knafeh, in my opinion, if people were to ask me what does Joey do and how, like, what's so special about it, and it's what you've created with Knafeh is not anything I've seen in anywhere in the world, because you've taken a product, just one product, and what made you think I want that product to be the product that resembles everything, and then you've decided to add your own unique personalities and the entertainment element, which is what Knafeh is, because it's not just a dish, obviously, it's the experience that you provide. It's the trucks, it's the guys, it's the beard,
the bearded look.
It's the bearded look, it's the dancing, it's the singing. You go in and you're paying however much, small amount for a dessert, but you're getting so much more. You're getting an experience that blows your mind, and it's not like anything I've ever seen, which is incredible what you've done.
Well, there's two things I want to touch on. I think our success comes from our upbringing. I always tell people this: success starts from your personal life. So for us, we're fortunate enough that our parents were always welcoming to people in our home. So our home was like a restaurant. People were constantly coming, we're feeding him, entertaining him. My dad was a cheeky entertainer. My mum always executed the food side of things and come out and then put her cheeky flair on things. People never forget the way you make them feel. So there's a saying, no one ever went poor by giving. So for us, we've just put those two hand in hand, those two core family values, and give. By this I mean, if you look after the people, your register's always happy. So if you can really balance and give people that experience, that's where success comes from. Whether you make 5,000, 2,000, or no money on the night, in hospitality, it's about giving. The true meaning of hospitality now, it's sort of being lost a little bit. I think you've got to balance the food side of things, and you've also got to balance the side of the end user, what people are looking for, and what people want to feel. Whether you're putting a glass of water on the table or you're serving them some olives, it's not what you do, it's how you do it for us. So we've been fortunate enough that we can exercise our flair, our cheekiness, and our love for people, all in these concepts that we've developed over the last 20 years in the industry. So success starts from your personal life. I always tell people.
I'll tell you a bit about the rules of the show. So 3 dishes are going to come.
There's rules?
The rules, yeah.
You know, I'm not a
So
fan of
the
rules.
note is not to be pressed. That's what first rule number 1. No, I'm joking. Food is going to come in one after the other, and if it's a dish that you would order again at Nour, you would press yes, and I want it to be authentic and honest.
Absolutely. I don't know how to be anything but that.
I love that. Are you ready for your first dish?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, please close your eyes.
Whew. I feel like I'm on a set of Baker Wants a Wife.
And you do need a wife, Joey.
Okay, you can open your eyes.
Ooh, this looks good. Am I gonna guess what's in there before I try it?
You can guess, and then you can try, and then you can guess as you try.
The bottom looks like a sweet, like a Middle Eastern Lebanese dessert sort of thing.
I know what you mean. That
It's got that
level
look,
thing,
with the nuts in it. But then it looks like it's got some labanais, some chili. If I was to have one wild guess, maybe crab.
Oh.
Crab would be really nice with this. It doesn't have crab, but I can imagine how crab would be delicious with it.
It would go really well.
I'm gonna tell actually Ibrahim after this that he should add crab to this dish somehow.
Is it a vegetarian dish?
Yeah.
Eggplant.
Try it.
Eggplant.
Not saying.
I don't want to destroy it. It looks beautiful. It's like a hash. Ooh.
That was a perfect cut.
It's an expert.
Yeah.
Ooh la la. I'm excited. I'm gonna try to put this all in one here.
I can hear the crunch from here.
Yes.
Yum.
So delicious.
Yum. Yum.
You know what is kind of the idea or the inspo behind it is?
Yum. Yum. You know, with food for me, the less I say, the better. If I'm making sounds, I'm enjoying. If you have to sit there and talk about it too much, you've missed it.
Yep.
Because it goes down deep into your soul, there's no words. When you go deep, there's no words. Yep.
Batata
Can I press
harra.
yes again?
Yes.
Batata harra traditionally is little cubes of potatoes fried with coriander, garlic, and chili. And these are all the elements of fried potato. The garlic is in the sauce, the chili is sweetened on top, and the coriander is in the potato and in the actual chili sauce.
And you know, patata harra is not one of my favorite dishes in Lebanon. My brother and sister, they love it. For me, it's just like a look, carbs, but I like the way you presented it. A
This
nice
one.
portion. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It did look like a little dessert, like a small cupcake. Yeah, that's one of my favorite snacks. By far.
It's really nice.
It almost looked like the sweet assassin. Adriana Zumbo made love to Ibi, and then it ended up with this beautiful thing. If I was to go on a date,
Yeah.
I don't normally go on a lot of dates to be honest, but when I do, I always pick Ibi's restaurant because I know the date doesn't go well, I know the food's going to be good. So then I walk away as a winner still. At least I enjoy the food.
Good strategy.
That's really good strategy.
At least you get to
actually.
enjoy the experience,
Yeah.
you know?
My rule when I was going on first dates was no food and no alcohol.
Wow.
Yeah. Am I having a good time because of the person that I'm with, or am I having a good time because I'm enjoying the experience? So first dates for me were always like either a coastal walk and a coffee or an art gallery. So that way it was purely judging the dynamic.
What
and
happened if the coffee was
conversation.
bloody good and there was just like, all this gelatin?
Yeah, the coffee high.
See, I'm happy with the coffee. If I start my day off with a coffee and a walk, for me, I'm winning.
So no coffee for you either.
I need
It's
to
just a
fast.
walk.
I'm gonna maybe do an intermediate fasting dating experience where no food, no water,
Yeah.
and do a morning walk.
And then you'll
Yeah.
be angry because you're hungry, and then at least you go on this date, and then if she is amazing, means you actually forget about how hungry and angry you are.
That's
and
true.
then you actually enjoy the company.
If you had to pick the best restaurant to take someone on a date,
In Sydney,
yeah.
I have one. I like wine bars for dates, so I go to places like 10 William Street.
ooh,
Like intimate and
Yeah.
sexy, and you have a couple of snacks and then just a glass of wine, and then at least it's the environment like allows you to connect.
You know my old school favorite place where I just feel so relaxed? It's not so much of a high-end restaurant, but it's quick, it's in and out. Mamak.
I haven't been to Mama.
It's been there for many, many years. You just get some, you know, satay chicken skewers, you get some noodles, have a little bit of a chat.
They do the
Hey.
bread.
The roti, they do
I
a bit of
love
roti.
that.
So just a couple of basic items, very in and out, not too intense, and it's not intimidating, where you just feel relaxed and
Casual.
you just,
Playful.
Casual, but
And then,
fun.
you know, 10 William Street, if, you know, the chemistry is good, 10 William
Then
Street
the
will be the
next
next.
day.
Yeah.
Maybe even that
Later.
night. Somewhere we can get a little bit closer and we can do a little bit of a cheese, you know?
I like that. I
There,
like
need-
that
there
a
there
lot.
needs-
bit of a
there needs to
cheese.
be a bit of fire. You need
Yeah.
to warm it up.
Build up to
Warm
it.
it up at Namak, and then the next step.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta enjoy that process.
I
don't
agree.
think if you go straight to the big guys, well, you
Well,
need
then
to be
it's
prepared.
downhill from there.
Yeah, you need to seem casual and then get the high heels on.
Can I get you both to close your eyes? Get ready for your next dish. Speaking of dates, here is a little love heart for you too. You can now open your eyes.
Oh wow! These looks like the leaves from Adam and Eve.
We took one off the.
It's Eve's bra.
Ooh, this looks good. Okay, I see kibbeh nayyeh. What do I see?
What vibe are you getting when you eat it?
This is like elevated seafood, kibbeh nayyeh, tabbouleh, all coming together. in one beautiful bite. So I'll tell you where my brain's going.
Yeah, tell me.
I'm in Lebanon, in the cedars of Lebanon. I get a piece of bread, olive oil, I put some kibbeh nayyeh, have a bit of harra, then I get some tabbouleh, and I'm getting all these crazy flavors, but
it is exactly that.
You got that spot on. I don't think anyone has ever done that before.
Keep going, because I don't want you to lose.
And for me, I love meat, but I'm more of a pescatarian man, and the fact you've done it with tuna, shut the gates. Shut the gates.
It's exactly that. I mean, I don't have much else to say.
And I've traveled around Lebanon. I've been going to Lebanon for 15 years, 16 years, and I've eaten some of the best restaurants, and I've never ever tried a dish like that in Lebanon. Lebanese people are constantly elevating their dishes. You will never get the same dish in every restaurant. They make tabbouleh completely different to their next door neighbor. Wow.
Yes! So with this one, with tabbouleh, what do you usually eat it with?
Khubez.
Or lettuce?
Yeah, and lettuce.
So this one, we're serving it with sesame leaf, a bit more of a herbier flavor, peppery. So the idea is similar to what you do with the tabbouleh, put it in the leaf, and be generous because the leaf is pretty...
Ibi, you could open up a restaurant just serving this. This and
Maybe.
shots of harra.
Maybe
I'm not even joking.
Maybe we can do like a Knafeh version, a food truck with sesame leaf tabbouleh.
I reckon we open up next to 10 William Street just doing this dish and ouzo shots.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, this is...
Maybe leave this to the next part of our next course, and then you can pitch it to me.
Oh my God.
I really love that you set the scene when you actually described it. It wasn't just the food.
I love
it was
it.
like, this is where I am in Lebanon. This is what I'm eating.
I think this is one of my most favorite dishes I've ever eaten in Australia.
That's huge. This is when we
Try
need
it.
the golden buzzer.
No, with just that. I haven't even tried this yet.
So much flavor.
He's having a moment.
Don't talk to me now. Ibi, that's by far one of my favorite dishes I've ever eaten in Australia.
Thank you.
Wow.
And we're talking about Middle Eastern flavors and nailing the profiles of some very, very respected dishes. You're talking about tabbouleh, kibbeh nayyeh. These are two very iconic dishes in the Lebanese cuisine. These two dishes are on every single menu in Lebanon. And to master it in such a unique way and nail the profiles and still pay respect to the original way the dish is eaten. Wow.
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 It's one of my favorite dishes too on the menu. I had a feeling you would appreciate a dish like this.
Well, I do. Beyond. And I'm coming back for this.
There's
That's
so much
what we love to
flavor in
hear.
it, sweetness, acidity, herbiness, the tuna, the freshness.
It's true. It's such a beautiful blend
Would you like
of
to try some?
everything. I've tried it. That's also one of my favorite dishes.
Why Knafeh?
Knafeh, it was a dish that we grew up to. My mum would make it on celebrations and stuff like that. My mum always had a cheeky twist to doing things. If she got given a recipe, she'd always put her flair to it. So, Knafeh is quite a decadent, cheesy dessert originally.
Very.
So when my mum started making it, she made it with her techniques, and it was a bit more on the lighter, creamier side, more like a creme brulee. And when we started presenting it to people, they go, oh my God, I don't like Knafeh, but I like this. And obviously we put it on the menu at the restaurant, and it just went gangbusters.
It's delicious.
We were actually, honestly, we were so blessed. Before we knew it, the restaurant was filled up with guests just wanting to try the Knafeh. We had a little bit of hiccups with the chefs because Knafeh was always in the oven and the chefs couldn't put the steaks or finish off the dishes. Credits to my brother who had a strong degree in architecture. He always wanted to do something out of a shipping container. So after a couple of years of fighting with the chefs, my brother's like, we need
I'll
to
take
get
it away from you. And
we need to
I'll
get
do
this
my-
out of here.
Yeah.
We need to get this out of
Amazing.
here.
I didn't know
and
that.
then we took it to the streets of Sydney, and on our test run we did like 800 people. We're like, whoa, it was like a gift from God. Honestly, it's I don't know what to say to you,
It's
but
definitely
it's
a gift from God. It's absolutely a gift from God. But I do believe you take steps
Absolutely.
that also make it all happen. You didn't just wake up and it was there. You've made every decision along the way that led to where you are today.
Absolutely.
Obviously with the blessing of God.
And sticking together, we're a family business too. My mum's a big part of what we do and who we are. My sister Mona, she looks after the uglier side of the business, or the back end. And then my brother and I, we just work hand in hand from a creative and sales perspective. We're constantly learning from each other, pushing each other. I've become more like him. I'd like to say he's come a little bit more like me in certain ways. Hopefully not too much, otherwise we don't want to lose him. That might be a little bit too much. But yeah, in Arabic we say Eid wahda ma bidda aflaha. That means one hand doesn't clap alone. So you always need a couple of hands to make some serious noise. So.
You have a beautiful family. Every single person in your family that I've met is just such a beautiful person.
Yeah, and
Really,
I think the
really
energy
special.
also really like shines through. Like you've been everywhere.
You know, my dad always said, you know, whenever you enter a room, make sure people remember you for the right reasons. So for us, we'd like to think that, you know, we're spreading joy, love.
What made you add entertainment to the Knafeh? Did it just come naturally as you
Absolutely.
guys?
Everything came naturally. Obviously, from the beginning, there was a lot of foundational work that we wanted to create a brand that represented us without us being there. The biggest issue that we faced in hospitality was our restaurants and cafes were very heavily dependent on my brother and I. You know, when you build that really strong relationship, people are like, oh, I'm coming to see you. And I'm like, come and try our food, come and see us. So we struggled with that barrier of, you know, people going to our venues just for our food. They wanted the food and they wanted us.
Yeah.
When we planned Knafeh, we took this very seriously. We thought, coming from Middle Eastern background, we want to flip that whole stigma of Middle Eastern men with beards into a positive light.
Yes,
you know?
I love that.
So that was a big talking point for us, breaking, you know, Channel 9 News, you know, having Middle Eastern men jumping up and down, singing, dancing in a positive light. It was the first time in history.
It's actually beautiful.
You got to be confident in who you are, and you know, people are going to talk. Give them a good reason to talk about you. Whether you do something good, people are going to talk. If you do something bad, people are going to talk about you.
And I'm grateful for making Middle Eastern people with the beard perceived not in a negative light. I'm doing my bit with that actually, with our branding for Henrietta, for example, the new branding.
Yeah.
The first branding was very colorful and just sticking, I guess, to the safe side.
Yep.
But we evolved the brand, and then with the new
Feel.
branding, new feel, we've integrated Arabic writing to it.
I love that.
And I thought, you know what? The Arabic in a menu might scare some people off. And I thought it's time to start changing that perception and back ourselves, because Middle Eastern food and Middle Eastern culture can be cool, and it is cool.
We should
We
be
just
very
need
proud
to
of
be
who we
proud
are.
of it and then just champion it. And I love what you've done with the beard.
On to the next.
Now this course, I am so excited for you to try.
I'm excited. I get excited quickly when it comes to food.
You really pulled out the big guns today, Ibi.
Oh, get ready for this one.
Oh,
Okay, you can open your eyes now.
oh la la. Is this a dessert?
Yes. To the dessert king of Sydney.
Oh, this looks very interesting. I'm just gonna try it because
Yeah, fucking
my
try it.
mind's going crazy. You're gonna make me say, I think this could be my favorite dessert, other than Knafeh.
You haven't even had the mouthful yet.
No, but I'm getting excited.
He's quiet, this is good.
Did you ask my brother what my favorite desserts are?
No.
I'm gonna do the translation in English. Mother.
Imali? Nah. I love that dessert though. It's one of my favorites, especially the one that Sufrit Mariam makes. Oh, you know Namura?
The difference in this one is it has a fenugreek custard on top.
Yeah, if you're doing Basbousa, you need to be doing it like this. I've never had it like this, ever.
No, no one has. This is a very Nour dish. Like, it's inspired by the Namura.
It's delicious. It's warm. Well, a guy told me 10 years ago when he tried Knafeh, I go, what's your thoughts on it? How was it? He goes, it's like an angel crying on your tongue. I actually have no words for this. You know, when I enjoy food, to be honest, I'm not particularly the type of person to describe. I talk about where it takes me. And this takes me to a very warm place.
It's like a hug.
Yeah.
It's a warm hug
It is.
when everything else is really cold and you really need that hug.
Yep. Comfort on a plate.
If you're feeling sad, this will comfort you. You don't need to talk to your friends. Just make one of these.
So is this worth building a truck around it?
How long does it take to cook?
It's pretty quick.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's actually very quick. As long as the oven is very hot, I think it's a 5-minute oven situation. It's pre-plated
Yep.
in the pan.
I've got the casings ready to go for you.
So everything is already on the pan, and you just put it in the oven. It comes out of the oven, honey, and then a scoop of ice cream.
The hardest thing is when you want to take a dish from a restaurant to the streets, it's the packaging and the flavor profiles. When you're cooking in a ceramic or biodegradable product, the flavor profile is completely different. The same way when you're eating from a wooden spoon or a metal spoon. That was one of our biggest challenges with Knafeh.
I can imagine.
Because you lose integrity. Automatically, you lose integrity for it, and you got to play around with it. You got to make it work. Definitely, you could definitely make this work.
We're onto something, Joey. I bring the dessert and you bring the entertainment. We got.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You're creating more work for me now. You're creating more work.
Can you do this concept just with moustaches though?
No beards?
Yeah, no beard. So
How do you feel about growing a moustache?
Shirtless.
how about I do the cooking and he does the entertainment? I've been doing the entertainment. You've got the body for it.
Shirtless. We'll do a shirtless track.
Well, you know what? Every time you look at Ibi, you're like, he's a very charismatic guy. We don't need to, dive into detail. But I think you should look after entertainment, and I should stay in the kitchen.
Done.
We have a deal. I'm gonna stay in the heat. You can be the heat.
Also, one very important last thing to do.
Is this with the handshake as well? Is this the business transact? Is this?
We're officializing it. This is signing the contract.
I'm not gonna even speak to my lawyer. He's doing the entertainment. I'm doing the cooking. We got a deal.
We got a business to work on. Who would have known 1 hour of filming and then?
I'm excited. Do you need my bank details?
You ready for one of my favorite parts of the show?
Absolutely.
We're now going to reverse roles. This is Pitch Your Place. You get to pitch your next dream venture, idea, or hospitality venue to Ibi. And if the pitch goes really well, we might actually partner with you and bring it to life.
I don't know if my brother's gonna like this, me sharing some of our ideas. Okay, I've got one. I'm gonna give you one of our hot ideas. You ready for this?
I am. I'm excited actually for this.
Okay,
Very
first of all,
excited.
are you a meat lover or a seafood lover?
Seafood.
Fantastic, I've got something for you, sir. Welcome to the Shark Tank. Alrighty, the idea and dish that we're gonna execute is a samki harra. It's called spicy fish.
I know samki harra very well.
We've got the recipe. It can be made with a flathead or a brim. I've got an incredible recipe handed down through my beautiful mother. It's going to be finished up in like a Middle Eastern pita that gets served up. Think of like a gyros, but with a samki harra, with a nice fresh coriander, pickles. You know, taking inspiration from the falafel pocket, taking inspiration from a
I'm
gyros,
there with you.
and creating a really funky food truck called Spicy Fish.
Done. Yeah.
Very good looking, charismatic people serving this sexy dish made live in front of you, grilled on charcoal.
It's a whole fish or is it fillet?
Fillet. It's a fillet fish that gets sliced on a charcoal barbecue. We've got all these fresh ingredients. We've got this freshly baked pita style bread, very thin. Fresh ingredients like coriander, pickles, wrapped up. Thank you very much.
So just one item.
One item, no alterations.
Pita bread, fish cooked over charcoal,
Samki harra sauce.
and then samki harra sauce, tahini
That's
and
it.
chili, and then pickles on top and more fresh herbs.
We'll sell 2009.
You get emotionally attached to an idea, but you back the person. And I mean, there's one person I will back is Joey, and the reason is he's already done it, number one. I mean, he's done it with Knafeh with one item, which is a dessert, and he made everyone in Sydney try Knafeh and know what it is now.
Well, no one knows what Samki harra is.
No one, but that's
It's
my
not
point.
a very, like,
That's my point.
prior to Knafeh, and going back to Knafeh was one of those desserts that was in a corner shop of a Lebanese shop, and people might order a little piece of it.
Yeah, that's exactly my
We
point.
want to bring that vibrancy to Samki harra, spicy fish. I don't feel like people nail it. We want to have that light, fresher, maybe even that more, a bit of the Asian influence to it. So think of like a crispy roll sort of vibe, but with Samki harra. Light on the dressing, not overpowering. Get the flavor profiles through the Samki
Where do
harra,
you get
tahini.
the texture from?
Well, from the tahini and the sauce. So it'll be baked. Traditionally, you can bake it or
Yeah.
we're going to look at obviously cooking the tahini in a special sauce. It'll be a twice cooked process to get the finishing sauce that will be glazed on top of the samki harra. It'll be a nice fresh fillet drizzled with a nice samki harra sauce.
Yeah, done.
Because in terms of numbers and stuff like that, we want to be able to get the numbers out as
course,
well.
yeah.
We need to nail the flavors, but you know, we're not just in business to make friends. We need to make some money as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know you're looking for your next business venture.
Mate, just to be in business with you, whatever idea it is.
Yes.
I've got a couple more up my sleeve if you want them.
Hell yeah. I also love
Really?
the name. Spicy Fish is so catchy and cool.
People like spice
Yeah.
and spicy.
I want to give you one that we haven't brought to the market. I'm all into the one item product.
Yeah.
Because for me, like spending my time personally in hospitality, I don't want to be looking after multiple items. I want to just nail one item and focus on how we make people feel around that one item.
I read a book, it's called The One Thing. I don't know if you've read it.
No, but
It's
I like the sound of it.
It's basically exactly that. It's like just do one thing and do it really, really, really well. People, when they see that you're selling one thing, they know that you're gonna do it really well.
I've got an idea.
Tell me.
We should create a hospitality group called The One. And under that, all our concepts, we only sell one item. All our venues, we're one item.
I like it.
See, any of our venues, you feel like the one thing, you know, you get on our hospitality group and you go for it.
You know, the burger is going to be the best burger. Spicy fish is going to be an amazing spicy fish.
Basbousa. There's a shop just for Basbousa. The One.
And then you can go to a canteen style or a market style.
Like a hawker style market.
Focus style. And then you can get like that one thing from
the One group.
I love it.
Let's do it.
And if it's on wheels, then you can partner with festivals and you're all of
Absolutely.
all
They
your
can choose.
concepts
Yeah.
They can pick and choose which one item they want.
Yeah, that's actually cute.
And we also run as an event agency, like so for any events, plug in and plug out. It could be a 1 day or 2 day or 2 week. One item. We have a team. Bang. You know, we learned so much from Knafeh, like doing one item, you can really push the boundaries. You know, we've got 6 containers around the world now selling one item. But how we sell them in different areas and different locations, that's where the magic happens. People forget about the end user. It's well and good making a product taste good, but you need energy and effort and a team to execute. There's no point having 5 people in the kitchen if you've got 3 people on the floor. If anything, you need 3 people in the kitchen and 10 people on the floor.
To entertain and to present and serve the product in the best way.
Absolutely. It shouldn't be the other way around. If you've got more people in the kitchen than on the floor, then where's the hospitality? People need to give a little bit more hospitality.
I always share with my staff one story. This is cafe in Bondi. When I used to drink milky coffee, I used to drink oat piccolo, sorry. And then I used to have a preference on the milk brand for oat, and it's Oatly. So I went to this cafe, it's downstairs from my house, and I built a relationship. And the first time I ordered it, I said to the guy, I'm like, do you not have Oatly milk? And he's like, what's that? And I was like, it's my favorite milk. It's better than the other one that you sell. Next time I came in, guess what? Oatly milk just for me.
Wow.
And then he's like, I thought of you and I got you a bottle. And then he showed it to me. And whatever happens, I'm never gonna go to a different coffee shop.
Never.
And I go out of my way to get my coffee from there. Why? Because he made it personal to me, and that's hospitality.
And you'll never forget that.
I will never forget that.
It goes back, you know, people never forget the way you make them feel.
On that
That's
note,
hospitality.
thank you, Joey, for your time.
What an absolute pleasure.
I love you, dude.
I love you more.
Good friend and
Now we're
very
lovers and
inspired
business
by you.
partners and good
No
friendship.
How
To
beautiful.
the One Hospitality.
Yeah, to the One hospitality group. This is one.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
We're ready to rock and roll.
Jorge, on that note,